We're live?
No, not live. We're on.
But we're on. We're recording.
We are. We're back, and we're back.
We're back. Tell you what, Hooper, you did a nice job with the last week's show.
I mean,
I was listening to it again in the car.
I know. I got
last night and today.
I got
on
Spotify.
I got
the
for Notre Dame. You set us up for disaster.
Yeah, you
there.
give us bad info.
That's my bad.
We certainly, as I was going through that, we definitely need.
Got the one play on Anchor. That was Tom. That was Tom.
That was definitely me. But we're definitely lacking a producer and the research guy in our ear, feeding us solid information.
Low budget production, man.
Right,
we're not there.
right.
We're not.
We're just winging it.
I mean,
we're big
Joe
podcast
Rogan,
guys
he
now.
has like one of his guys like right on the computer looking up stuff right as they go and like, hey, look that up for us, and then they show him a video or give him some numbers here or there.
The one thing we could be experts on is, Tanner, give us a quick traffic report on the turnpike. Took you a while to get up here this morning.
Yeah,
Must have been tough sledding up the turnpike, huh?
It was tough sledding. It was tough sledding from my bed, I'll tell you that.
How's the weather in Philly this morning, all right?
It's been better. It's been better.
Gotcha. All right.
Side note. I'll be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were gonna make it to episode 2. I thought it was gonna be a one
and done.
So here we are. Yeah,
Here we are. Quicker one than the.
Yeah, and we talked about the NCAA guy. He did get back to me. We know that. I've been in contact with you guys, but for the listeners, he did get back to me.
So there's a chance.
Sent a picture of the business cards. He said we're on the list for Final Four tickets. He said we might be like 72nd-ish on the list, but we're
on the list.
On the list, which, listen, you got to pay to play. Like, we're on, right? There's no chance if we weren't on the list.
Just want to get out there once,
Okay.
Great experience.
So you want to set this up, and we talked about it last. All right, guys.
Listen, it's you, Matt. I'll tell you.
No,
okay?
no. Just set it up for the listeners.
Hold on. I know,
okay.
But I have to give Matt this advice.
Okay.
We got a big game tonight.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
He's a coach on the bench.
Yeah.
The kids need to understand the lay of the land on our home floor, because Matt, let the guys know. Okay. The basket closest to us right now.
Yes.
All right. At the mezzanine side.
Right.
Right? If you're going down the floor, your left elbow area, there's a landmine. There's a landmine, and that thing is active, and I don't know what's going to happen tonight when somebody steps on it.
Did you check the room for snipers or anything?
We were clear of snipers. I mean,
snipers?
we didn't have anybody in the building, but there had to be a little landmine. Go ahead, Hoop.
All right.
Go ahead, Hoop.
So I'm going to set this up.
Story.
So I'm going to give you the story.
Because I got a great call yesterday while I was out to eat.
So I'm going to set it up for you, and then we have video, so we're going to play the video for you.
Get your reaction live.
And then I want you to see if I gave you an accurate representation of what happened in my mind. All right? So I'm going to lay it out from my perspective. Right?
Go ahead.
So practice, right? This bus to this playoff game is going to be, heading out of here in roughly a half hour. Up there practicing, you know how it is. You've been on the girls' side. Sometimes you got to jump in there.
Give them a different look.
Yeah, give them a different look. Sometimes the younger girls just aren't.
You gave a great demonstration.
Yeah.
As a coach, you demonstrated great.
So at this point, mentally, I'm checked out. You know what I mean? Like I'm out there.
Done.
Yeah, I'm like, but so one of our players, not named, gets the ball in the corner. I see it. Right, she's getting pressured. She's just getting ready to throw this ball somewhere. So I'm coming over to the wing, right?
Help her out a little bit.
To the wing. Another player is getting ready to steal this ball. So as I'm coming there, I'm like, don't throw it, giving her the hands. Like, no, don't pass this. I make, maybe the best spin move that's ever been made on a basketball court.
It was a pretty athletic spin move. I will give you that. After that, it was a disaster.
It was a good spin move. Like, I'm open, layup.
Yeah.
Right to the bat. Just drop it down to me. So player gets a little nervous, launches the ball, launches it. So I spin, locate the ball like you're taught to do.
Yeah, right.
I locate it, and this sucker, I think in my mind I thought it was actually closer to me. Like I thought I had a better shot, but that thing was gone, getting sailed 10 feet past me.
He definitely didn't realize how vertically challenged he was.
No, it wasn't that. So I'm going one way.
Vertically challenged.
So I had to contort my body and try to CD Lamb, you know, he had to make that like catch. The
Are you
ball got thrown
comparing
behind.
yourself to
Yeah,
CD?
he
No,
did,
no, no,
he
no,
did
no.
twice last night.
Yeah. No, I'm saying
No,
like
you are
that's,
comparing. Don't.
No, I'm
because
saying
we're
like that's
recording.
Yeah, I'm saying like that's what kind of happened. So I turn, I make this spin, I locate the ball, I see the ball. My reaction is, all right, I'm gonna try to catch this thing. I don't know what I was gonna do. It's not football. Like even if I got it, I was gonna fall down. Like it was just. So I
you're just going up there like CD Lamb.
No, I didn't know. I didn't leave the ground. So I thought like I'm going down. Ball's behind me. I have to like plant and contort my body. I try to jump. My left knee just was not having it, and I go straight down. Like I hit the deck, and I'm just there. And Tom's, you could see him in the video, like he's not paying attention. Everyone's laughing. Like I'm on the ground, sitting there contemplating, like, did I just pull my ACL out? Like I didn't know. Like I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to. Like,
that's for all the jokes you made about my knees.
yeah.
That's karma, bud.
Yeah, I'm like, am I Tanner now? Am I one behind Tanner now? I'm not sure. So I'm there on the ground, and we watch it. The camera pans back to me, and in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna make Tom come out here and get me.
You know how that's gonna go.
I'm gonna make
Like you're coming out there to see a coach.
so-
Like, come on.
So I'm laying there. I'm like, just trying to gather myself, and all I hear from the other side of the gym is, "Have some respect, bud.
Have some pride in yourself, Hooper. Get up."
And at that point, I'm like, all right, and I just limp my ass right out the corner. So now at this point, you have the video up. We will see if I gave him an accurate representation of.
Here's what I'm going to give you my perspective real fast before the video comes.
Is this what you told me last night? No.
I'm on the bench there, right?
Yeah,
on
I
the
know
other
what
side
you're
of the floor,
talking about, right.
straight across from where he went down. I'm watching Crestwood West Grant on the NFHS network.
Good
right?
plug. Good plug.
Not paying attention to practice. I'm just watching the phone, right? I got two of our players that aren't on the court at that time sitting near me.
Right.
All of a sudden, I hear a bunch of laughter, some commotion. I got the player next to me hitting me, going, Hooper, did you see that? Did you see that? I pick my head up. He is laying on his back with his head facing me, just sprawled out, right?
Like
And I'm
almost
watching.
like a puppy saying, come
No,
home.
no,
Yeah.
like a dead
And
body.
he
Like a dead body.
didn't move. He didn't move. He's just laying there, right? So I'm trying not to laugh, right? Going on and on. And finally, I said, like I said before, Hooper, have some pride in yourself.
Right.
Get up off the floor.
And
Hops up, comes off.
That's what I needed. That's what I needed
But when
to
you
actually
watch
get
this
it.
video, one, you watch Hooper basically explode and hit the floor. Right?
Landmine. That landmine.
You can see me. I tug my mask down just a little bit just to make sure my shout gets out there, right? I put it right back up. You see Hooper pop right immediately back up.
Yeah.
You watch the reaction. You have to see some of the kids on the floor react to this. It's unbelievable. So without further ado, we're going to give you the Stephen Hooper
Here's
saga
the
last
video.
night. This is the greatest thing that's been caught on the Pixelock camera since January's install.
I don't know. I think the one with me and Boar is pretty good, too.
You're maybe now two. But
We have to be two after this.
yeah.
I mean,
So-
I'm glad you at least gave me that it was an athletic spin
I'm
move
still
because you
kinda-
wouldn't give me that last night.
I'm
You
still
would not give
caught
me.
up on the whole
It was a good
CD
plan.
Lamb comparison.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
going to
know
be a
about that.
perfect. That's a perfect thumbnail to this
No,
whole thing.
I'm saying.
Huh, hold on. All right.
So
All
here,
right.
here. This
Here.
is in my mind. I'm
Don't
like,
throw
don't
it,
throw it.
don't throw it.
Don't throw it.
Okay.
I'm about to spin because I'm about to get this. She's gonna try to steal this. I'm good.
Okay.
Works like a
Spin
charm.
move. Perfect.
Works like a charm.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. I'm
Okay.
going. Look at all this area
Hell
down here.
you.
Just dump it. Just
So,
dump it down.
so at this point, we're just going to let this roll now.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Okay,
Yeah.
We'll go back to it because it's worth it.
Yeah.
But here we go. You ready? Live.
And right there, my knee was just.
Watch this. Watch this. The camera pans back. There he is. He's still laying.
Oh, my God.
Look at the coaches, players. Look at.
Dude, I'm still limping today, bud.
Oh, my
Watch
God.
this. We're gonna go back. We'll keep names out of this, but I want you to
was
watch that
awesome.
player there that
Okay.
was guarding Hooper.
That just
okay?
got worked on the
Yeah,
spin move.
watch this.
Got worked on the spin move.
Yeah, watch this. There he goes. Look at a couple claps. Point.
Good for you, she goes.
To that certain player, I would like to break this film down and be like, you got.
What did the rest of the coaches say to you?
No, I was.
Wait, you'll see one coach over here. She almost had to take a 5-minute break.
Oh man!
Like here it comes again. Wait.
And I mean, this is yesterday watching this film was when I realized my body is
just. Watch the player sitting next to me too.
My body's just like right there. I tried, and my knee was just like, nope, you ain't going anywhere.
This one over here can't. She's gonna throw up laughing. Look at him. He's just laying there. Pops up.
Oh, bud.
Dude, it was at that point, right when I watched that, I'm like, yeah, I went to go at least jump, and my knee just wasn't having it.
I'm so happy I waited to watch this.
Oh yeah, no, this was gonna be podcast content all the way.
Yeah, here's my favorite. I need one more picture right there. right. Watch this.
You might have your picture.
Hold on. I'm zooming in on that.
Right there. That's my picture.
She's pointing at him.
That's almost like
he's flat
AI-esque.
Yo,
AI stepping over Tyronn Lue. That's
he's flat on his back like a corpse right now.
If I was better at editing, like you ever see those, like I would definitely make it like turn it into like some sort of cemetery scene and have like my soul leaving my body because that's what this image represents.
Like. My favorite part is it's an unmanned camera. It knew enough to give the man his respect and get him out of the camera. This is how good the computer is. The AI in this computer is out of control. It knew that Hooper was down and needed a couple minutes, right? So it does its purpose. It pans out, right?
Gives him a moment.
So even the computer says, "All right, this dude's gonna be all right." Right?
Up.
We come back into the picture, and there he
is.
is.
On the ground.
He's still laying in the same position.
Listen, don't make it sound like this is.
And nobody ran over to see if he was okay.
Listen, don't make it sound like this is 10 seconds. This was like 4 seconds total, where I'm laying on the ground, not knowing if I just blew out my left ACL. I'm just like,
you would know from personal experience. You would know. I'm just letting you know. You can't stay on the ground. You got to get up as soon as you do something like that. You can't stay on the ground.
Listen, my life revolves around being able to.
That's where we're going to start this off with.
Yeah, being able to use my body, training kids. It's a big thing. So, when I'm down and I'm thinking, shit, I might have just did something bad to my knee. Like it's a little shock to the system. I just needed a couple seconds to gather myself, and then Tom gave me the urge that I needed to get up by saying, "Have some self-respect." Enough said. You're right.
Something blew up on that spot.
Dude,
I'm telling you,
God.
you got to tell the kids to be careful.
Oh my God.
But
you are hilarious.
For the fans, not torn ACL like Matthew, just a little hyperextension, a little, I'm gonna walk a little ginger on it for a couple of days, but I think I'll be all right.
Yeah. Negative Lockmans last night. You're all right.
Yeah. You came down. You're like, yeah.
He did have me nervous, like because he hung around like he normally does for a while.
Right.
And he was still hobbling, and he was complaining about it.
So you checked him out.
So I had to give him a quick check.
Yeah.
Because I would have felt awful if I just left here last night, never checked, and I'm making fun of him and laughing at him.
All of a sudden,
he was
you
really
get the call
hurt.
like 2 days later from MRI.
It's gone. It's gone.
He's up here. He's like, oh, I gotta show Joey. I went to his, I went into the trainer's room, grabbed the crutches. I'm like, I'm really gonna sell this one.
Joey Novak almost threw up laughing in the gym when I showed him the video.
All right. Okay.
Oh man, are you gonna be able to go tonight? Are you good?
Oh, on the broadcast, I'm probably gonna bring it up a couple times. Listen to the podcast, you'll find.
We'll bring it up.
Well, no, you're not. Oh, you're coming up to the postgame show too, right?
Show.
Yeah, I'll be up for the postgame show.
But this is gonna be brought up for quite a long time.
Did you see the?
Sorry to tell you that.
Did you see the graphic?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I did, yeah.
I know you shared it, doing your
Always
job.
sharing.
Yeah.
Oh man, bud.
Look at that. Nice little. Nice little. Yeah, nice little Jay and Matt headshots on there, just so people know that those are special guests.
Beautiful.
So I guess, we were going to lead this one off with my other blunder
What was? Yeah, we had something.
Showing the play.
The play?
Yeah, the play.
Not the
Remember?
play. Not the play.
Oh, you were telling
So
me
he
how
comes
he
in
had
the
like
room.
4 guys.
He goes, I was watching a Michigan thing.
No, it just came up in my YouTube suggested.
Yeah, you watch it. He's like,
All right, here
we go back on a dry erase. Draws up the court real nice, 3-point line, the whole 9 yards, right?
Good looking court.
He puts a guy at maybe half court, just breaking the half court line as your point guard, assuming you're point guard. Now, he never circled the guy, so you don't know who has the ball.
No idea.
Puts another person at the top of the 3-point line there, right?
Okay.
The high post. Maybe left wing, left corner filled. Turns around and goes, I don't remember where the fifth guy was. I said, well, Hoop, that play really caught your attention.
No, it
really got you to retain that play.
Told you what it was. It was the backside action that Jack Kelly
That's all he was worried about, right?
so eloquently stated that one day when he was on the post-game show.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, the guy helped, and then he just moved and cut in.
And
it was, I said, I'm like, I think it's a screen.
Was it hammer action?
Yep.
I think it was.
Nice.
I think it was. I think the fifth guy starts at the block and sets a screen. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I went back and looked, and that is exactly what happened.
We're going to say it was a wing
That's
ball
why-
screen,
yes,
so
it
like 5
was.
action.
Okay.
It was down to the baseline. Yeah, it was.
Reject the screen, hammer backside.
Yeah.
Okay.
I give him credit. It was a good play, but,
I saw it.
next time you got to draw
Next time,
5
I
guys
feel
on
like
the
Next
court.
time, yeah, I will not.
think you need that
Make
extra
sure.
guy.
I will come in
Before
with
we
the fifth
have
guy.
before we have an X's and O discussion,
or, I mean-
you need 5 guys on the floor.
I mean, it could be like back in the day with the play for
Deep
the real
play.
Choop. The real Choop. They had a girl at the water cooler. I don't know what was going on.
Why does he have a triangle on the board?
Come a long way since
For
then.
the real fans, yeah. Oh, and I did. The guy I said, I'm pretty sure I said this in the last one. The guy, the Cha in Choop.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was not thrilled that we did not ask him to be on the podcast.
He's not been involved.
He's like, you could ask. He's like, you could just ask me. I'm like, but you'll say no. He's like, but you could ask me anyway. But I already know the answer.
Yeah. We don't need his permission. He's out.
Yeah.
He's out.
He's out. He's out.
Wow. Wow. I mean, we tried this once. There was actually a Choopin' It Up pilot, and then it didn't go anywhere. So I deleted that one last week was the pilot, and this is episode number 2.
Have you guys decided on a name yet?
Choopin' It Up.
Chooping it up.
Chooping it up.
Because that's already what I had everything named.
But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm very impressed with what our little guy over here has pulled off between the what is it? Anchor, right?
Anchor. Yeah, the podcast. So you could get it on.
Thoroughly impressed that I
you
could
listen
pull
to
up
it on Spotify.
Oh, okay.
our first
That's
episode.
really cool.
Chooping it up on Spotify.
Thank God
And-
you spit that gum out. I was sick of listening to you.
Sorry, yeah. I heard it.
Oh
that time. I'm like,
God.
you just say something, bud.
I wasn't going to tell you to spit your gum out. You're a grown man. You can do it yourself.
He just called me little guy, so maybe I'm not. I don't know. But yeah, you can listen to it on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, I think.
I don't know. You know more than I do.
No, I think Stitcher. I put it on
He's
4.
asking,
We
he's
just
asking
talk.
you.
Yeah.
I put it on 4. No, I'm just looking at you, but trying to remember. I think Stitcher. There's another one. Now that I know that we can get it on all these platforms, it'll be part of the graphic. Also, you can listen to it on YouTube. Like some of you listen to the story about Matt's.
Way to throw it out there.
Yeah, no.
We got to figure out.
I mean, the people that are already listening to this are obviously listening to it somewhere, so they know where they can listen to it. So I guess this is really doing us no good, but
yeah.
yeah.
I like the podcast stuff. I might have you just be my podcast guy.
I said, bud,
on a
Indiana,
personal level.
dude, you go do
It'd just be
Indiana,
anything.
the Indiana podcast.
Indiana
with-
basketball.
You go do it. I'll produce it. You just keep it on the network, the Troop Sports Network. That's all we
True, yeah.
need it.
Cut the check. That's
That's all we
want.
need it.
Yeah.
That's all we need it. No, I'll do everything. You just
Do it.
give me the audio.
Like we talked about, do a podcast out on my deck at the pool in the summer.
That'd be phenomenal.
That's going to be the backdrop. The only
Yeah.
thing is Hawaiian shirts for sure.
have to be.
A Hawaiian shirt, yeah.
Straw hats, the whole works.
Yeah, we're going to get the guest.
Yep.
Here, you got to put this shirt on if you want to be on this podcast. Sorry.
Let's wear some sunglasses or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look the part.
Yeah, bucket
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah.
Love a bucket hat.
Bucket hat.
I think we all know a guy that
That's my gear.
also enjoys bucket hats. Former football coach.
Oh boy.
I'm
he will be.
I'm surprised
He will
we
be
haven't
very.
got him on yet.
He'll be very microphone dominant
Yeah.
on the podcast.
And that's the one. That's the one when we all come in, we don't want to talk. Come on, bud.
Some-
Tell us a
sometimes
story or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep it. It's got to be semi-PG. PG-13
right.
tops.
Under an hour.
Tops.
Yeah. Sometimes he might put Howard Stern to shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might have to go behind a paywall. That can't be the free stuff.
Premium content.
Please,
Firewall.
please be advised.
Yeah.
Please be advised. Yes.
Yes. When Eminem and DMX came out with their first CDs, the big explicit lyric sticker from the wall over at the mall of Steamtown from back in my younger days.
Back in the younger days.
Yeah.
Really showing your age with that one.
Yeah, that's the second show already. You said that twice already.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you said that.
I did.
Because I came with the 92 Duke comment.
Yeah.
This guy-
You asked us how old were you? I'm 2 years from being born.
I was a twinkle in my daddy's eye still.
Yeah.
I was in diapers.
Yeah. This guy gets his hair cut. Looks like he's a freshman again. Thinks he can run his mouth now.
You know how many comments I got about my haircut, too?
Dude, we could do a side-by-side. Him, like I said, him and that
How
picture down in the junior high gym. You guys won the junior
yeah.
high.
How many people besides me called you Obama?
A bunch of people last night,
Went
actually.
back to it?
Yeah. They were doing that, and they were saying, I couldn't believe you were the only one to sit in the chair for 15 minutes to get an actual haircut.
Yeah, but that's-
you took
Full advantage.
Took full advantage. I wouldn't expect anything less out of you.
Come on now.
No.
The
Be sweet.
hoop kind of threw you some shade yesterday. Well,
Really?
no, he was all right. He said eventually because he said when we talked about you being the
this.
Obama comment,
Mm-hmm.
and he said you look like Obama when he first came into office.
Yeah.
He said
Before
it
he
won't-
got gray.
Yeah, he said it won't be long before you'll
I
be
said at some point,
Wow.
you'll
out
get
of
there.
office, Obama.
Yeah.
Damn, hoop.
Right?
I'm just saying, at some point. I mean, I'm
That
going
was
great.
that was before he fell, so it might have
been.
been karma.
No, I think this was after I fell. I'm pretty sure this was after I fell. Yeah.
A lot of people were asking for you, too, to cut the top.
Uncle Jesse can't get rid of those locks.
Uncle
Listen.
Jesse. Oh, my God.
Our
John Stamos.
our John Stamos stunt double over
Dude,
here.
Listen, John Stamos had phenomenal hair.
And
man.
I'm complimenting you.
Yeah, I know.
You're taking,
I'm not. Yeah.
if you're
great
taking,
I'm saying it. Yeah.
I'm being genuine, not
yeah,
sarcastic.
No,
That's a great comparison.
I'm thinking next year I'll just let it grow for a year. Next
flow.
year. No, just next year. All right.
The flow?
Just cut
Wait,
it.
are you committing?
No, I'm not committing. No, I'm not.
Is
Are
that
you
should we not-
committing
do we just
to
get
the
that?
2022 Coaches versus Cancer campaign?
No, just like the thing we had to cut off from Tanner for the last one. This one, cut right out. You'll never know.
Scrub it.
The world may never know.
Yeah. Scrub it.
We'll just keep coming back to it every 3 minutes.
Just be like, nope, keeping it forever. So we got any sports?
I don't
I
know.
mean, I do have to ask.
Huh.
So we talked about before, Deshaun Watson, right? We all know.
Yeah.
Well, you said you don't. You just know he
I
doesn't
know
want.
he wants out, right?
He don't want to be in Houston.
Yeah, I don't know
Right.
details.
So, me, and I made this comment in passing. I'm pretty confident when I say this.
I know what you're going to say, and it blows my mind that you're going to say it a second
Yeah.
time.
I mean, listen, former accountant, no numbers, got a pretty good eye for.
You're an accountant for
talent.
like 18 months.
3 years, bud. Got a pretty good eye, I think, for at least quarterback talent. Maybe nothing else on the football field, but I'm pretty confident in the fact that I could be an NFL general manager. You know what I mean?
Why?
Pretty-
Because you know Deshaun Watson's a good quarterback?
No, yeah.
Like everybody else in the
Yeah.
country?
I could grab
No.
a guy off the street and say, who's a better quarterback between Deshaun Watson and Jared Goff, and they're going to tell you Deshaun Watson.
No. But
Here's
I'm
what
saying,
we're going to make you do this
Will
fall.
you- will
Since you're the GM,
Okay.
right? You're the GM. You're gonna give us a profile
Ooh, I like where this is going already.
I thought about
of each high school quarterback in the Lackawanna Football Conference.
Now, that
Okay,
makes
can
him
you get
work.
me game film? You get me game film, I'll do it.
We'll work on it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll get you a look
I like
somehow.
this.
So here's the thing. Like I thought about doing it
You're gonna-
for because you know how
Hooper's grading them out.
they have
Like Gruden's Chalk Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it could be something we could do on the Choop Sports Network here.
Hooper's all 11.
But
Or
here-
what is it? Elite 11 or something like
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I thought about doing that for the college quarterbacks this year, but like
Hooper's hour.
I don't really know how you get like the all 22 film and stuff like that, like the end zone cam, and you see. I don't know how to get that. I imagine you have to pay. Listen, times are tough. I don't know if I could pay for. And you watch highlights. Obviously, it's going to be the best of the best. But here's what I'm saying with Deshaun Watson, right?
Okay.
So if you follow Houston Texans, you know their previous general manager, Coach Bill O'Brien, pretty much set them back a couple years by trading, 18 first-round picks for
nothing.
A top 5 left tackle. He's not the best, but he's maybe top 10 best, Laramie Tunsil. And then you trade one of the best receivers in the game for a second-round pick and a bag of potato chips, like because you didn't like him. And then you get fired. Now these guys come in, right? Deshaun Watson, he's told you. You don't want to play. You don't want to be a Texan anymore. He wants to get out. Why are you trying to fight it? Here's the scenario, right?
The bridge is burned.
But a bunch of teams will trade for Deshaun Watson. So for whatever reason, it's an interesting year. I feel like we all know Trevor Lawrence is going 1. A lot of people are into this Zach Wilson kid from BYU, right? A lot.
Has the size, the arm.
There a lot of. I don't see it. That's just me. I don't like people say he's got like a Josh Allen arm, like Patrick Mahomes' arm. Any deep passes I've seen, like highlights, he literally has to like take a couple big crow hops and like throw everything into it just to get in. And his receivers always have to wait on it. That's just me. Mm-hmm. But he's going to be flying up the draft board. And like, I think a team will trade up to the number 2 pick to get it, right? To get him. So if you're the Texans, you know the Jets. I'm pretty sure Deshaun said the Jets are one of the teams that he'll go to.
I don't know why, but
me either. They have the number 2 pick.
New York.
Yeah.
Big market.
Yeah. They're the number 2 pick, so you're the Texans. Okay, we'll trade you, Deshaun. Give us number 2. They have another pick later in the first round. Give us that pick.
Two first rounders.
No, and give us a first rounder next. Deshaun's going to get you can command at least 3, maybe
Absolutely.
4. So give us a first rounder next year, and give us Sam Darnold, who you're gonna end up either cutting him or trading him for a 3rd round. So give us him as well.
You're a Packers fan, right?
Yeah.
You know way too much of these details on random teams like this.
Oh, dude,
Kinda
I'm
scares
telling
me.
you, man.
Scares me.
I'm real.
You have too much time on your hands.
But I have said, and I put on record now, I'm not a guy. I don't like the
NFL.
No.
He doesn't
I do
like going after
chasing quarterbacks early like that.
Okay.
They're all going to do it. They're all going to throw,
trade.
and they're going to go. Like you said, you're right.
Yeah.
They're going to go chase Lawrence. They're going to go chase. Who'd you say? The
Zach
kid from
Wilson.
Wilson, right?
Yeah.
They're going to go chase him. But it's the worst getting worse.
Well, but now here's what I'm saying though. So now you're the Texans. I feel like the Jets would do that trade. Okay, give us 3 first rounders, Darnold. You get Deshaun and maybe like a 3rd round pick or something like that. So now you're sitting there. You have the 2nd round pick. Well, okay, your team stinks, right? You got to rebuild. You're full on rebuild. Like you don't have. I can't name a good player on your team. Honestly, once you trade Deshaun, you cut J.J. Watt, Hopkins is gone. Like who do you got? So now you take that 2nd pick overall. All right, a team like the Panthers aren't going to try to trade up? Trade that, move back to, 6, 7, 8, and now get another first-round pick, and now all the damage that Bill O'Brien did trading all these picks away, you just made that up in one draft. Are you going to stink for a couple years? Yeah, you're in a rebuild. Now you got Sam Darnold making $9 million. I think Sam Darnold could be good. I just thought he was
in a bad situation.
Awful.
Again,
Like
you put a very good quarterback in a really bad situation.
Yeah. Like you see flashes, but I mean he literally has nothing there, and I mean he's not gonna have anything in Houston. But so you see him if he has a good year, okay, well now you can re-sign him. You're only paying him $9 million a year, whatever. Maybe sign some free agents, or if not, if you really want to draft a quarterback, okay, you move out of 2. I'm a big fan of Mac Jones. He's an Alabama guy. I'm a Florida guy. Like I like Florida. I watched that SEC championship game, and I'm like, yeah, Mac Jones. Like Mac Jones to me seems like the smartest quarterback. Like he can process what's happening.
Alabama quarterbacks to me though is like they're just surrounded by so much talent. Like it's kind of hard not to strive in that offense.
I mean, outside of the
which goes back to my point. You have a, I like the kid, but I don't think he's an elite talent. But because he's got people around him, he's protected. And he looks that much better.
Right.
He's a great 4th, 5th round pick.
Mac Jones?
Yeah.
1st round.
See, that's a problem.
See, I wouldn't take him 10, but if you're going to get him, I would take him back end.
But
especially if you're a team like
the
Saints.
Mistake GMs make.
If you're a team like the Saints or like someone who has a good team or can have him sit free or whatever, put him. But he'll take okay, if the post, the 15-yard post down the middle of the field is the throw, he'll make it. If it's the 2-yard check down to the running back, he'll make it. Right. That's what I like about him.
But the GOAT has solidified the point. If nobody has learned, if they haven't learned from his story, they're not going to learn on the quarterback circuit.
You don't need to take him in the first round.
Tom Brady, what round was he?
Because
you're going to know.
But
that,
how
right?
many,
I thought
but,
it was 6, but
right.
I never remember any of this.
But when was it? All right, so name another 6th-round quarterback.
But you're okay. Listen, that's obviously an exaggeration. Okay, I don't have a litany of 6th-round quarterbacks that are comparable
successful
with Tom.
in the NFL, right?
But my point is, you're not getting that guy at 1, 2, or 3.
No.
Very rarely are you getting that guy at 1, 2, or 3.
Very rarely you're going to have a Peyton Manning or Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
All right, we done here?
Yeah.
Tom's giving us the signal to wrap it up.
Girls are heading out.
Guys, it's been a pleasure.
All right, this
Absolutely.
was fun. All right,
CHoopin it up.
Be careful on the turnpike.
I'm going to be careful walking out of your office, too, man.
Watch that landmine.
I will. Thanks, bud.